Alright there. It's your old mate Yorkie here. Finishing up this month's my humble opinion. I said my humble choice. When I look at the games on the month's humble monthly choice bundle, occasionally another bundle, but that's very rare. And this one, final game of the humble monthly choice for September 2022, Just Cause 4. Oh, nothing much about it. I've heard Just Cause was a good series, but I've also heard this is the worst of that series. So I don't know. Go have a look. All we do is take a 5 to 30-minute look, just to see if it interests me in looking further. It's a bit like picking up a book off the shelf and thinking, there's so many other books on this shelf, do I really want to look at this one? You open it, you look at the first paragraph, maybe even the first sentence. If they're really lucky, the first page. You're not going to get enough to really examine the book. You're going to get enough to see the style and just think, do I want to go further? Because there's so many other options out there. Same here, just a few minutes of gameplay. See, don't want to go further.
Former agency operative Rico Rodriguez. Up to this point, his whereabouts have been unknown since our withdrawal from Medici. Responsible for deposing half a dozen heads of state.
Okay.
The Black Hand have encountered him before in San Espirito, where he assassinated our employer, President Salvador Mendoza. We fought him again in Medici, where he overthrew Sebastiano di Ravello. Though the agency had some involvement, this is his handler, Tom
Sounds like
Sherlock.
Agent 47 to me.
We've learned Rodriguez's motivation for liberating Medici was personal.
Okay.
You have briefed me on this man before, Commander Morales. We're preparing a test. Can we cut to the chase, por favor?
Of course, Senor Espinosa. Intelligence suggests that he is the son of Miguel Rodriguez.
My Miguel Rodriguez? Huh.
And he's here, in Solis. Now.
Okay. So we're going with this son of a gun? Graphics are decent. I've seen better. I've also seen a hell of a lot worse.
So, that's my father's super weapon.
Project Tiapa.
He was a kind man, my father. A scientist. Doesn't make sense he would build such a thing.
My uncle was a good man too.
And they both ended up dead. Lots of questions, Time to get some answers.
Because this isn't gameplay
You can't
footage,
do
this
this
is a
alone.
cinematic at the
I
beginning.
have people who can help us.
Here, I've done this kind of thing before.
This is different.
I can handle some bad weather.
It's more than bad weather, Rico. If you would just listen to me.
Mira, a plan is a list of things that go wrong. I like to keep my list short. Just be ready. When I patch you into that console, you'll have to find Espinosa quickly. Answers my questions. We destroy Project Iapa. Plan.
Well, buena suerte.
Short sweater, yes. I'll put it not just a good night.
Better be ready to talk.
When I start, it's good afternoon. But... Alright,
Comms
follow the
check.
waypoints.
Hear you loud and clear. I'm going to monitor your progress from a safe distance.
Okay. Grapple. Tag. Oh, tap that.
The road
okay.
is walled off.
Can you get over it?
Yep, I reckon.
Okay. Where to now?
Those lights across the valley? Head towards them.
We're going down the slope here. That's what I'm guessing.
That's a big tower.
Oh, I see.
Espinosa promises it will change the world.
Well,
No
jump
more
up here.
tornadoes or hurricanes. And most of Solis believes him.
Project Iapa won't be a problem after today, Mira.
If your plan works.
It will work.
No, we're going to hit the cliffs. And now we're going upwards, apparently.
Made it.
Bueno. Follow that
I've got
piping.
sticky boots.
You're gonna come face to face with the Black Hand.
We've come face to face before. Heading up.
I like the movement there. I'm not quite sure how we're sticking on things, but never mind. I'm sure it makes sense to someone.
Yeah.
Don't know what you've done right now.
Copy. Enemy present. Reinforcements are inbound.
Get into cover! Need to move!
Oh, they didn't like that one.
No further contact. All units, stay alert.
Weren't too happy to have me poking around.
Is that a
The
door?
Black Hand are highly trained mercs, and they're wholly owned by Espinosa.
His own private army.
Pretty good one, too.
Not good enough.
Back to your posts. Target is gone.
Alright, I like the graphics. As I say, I've seen better, but I've seen a hell of a lot worse. The controls so far are okay. I like the... I mean, it's a bit silly, but I like the grappling hook travel. That's fun. What else have we got here? Anything?
I see those outcroppings.
You're on the right track. Can you get across?
Maybe.
Yeah. No sweat.
Where am I going now? Upstairs? Then up. And then up. Going up here. Got a path up here by the look of it. I don't see a sprint key. The voiceovers, again, I've heard better, but the music's very serviceable. Very much serviceable. It's not invasive to me. Its basic volume as well is decent. A little loud maybe, but bearable, certainly.
Attention all Black Hand. There is an intruder on site. Eliminate the hostile before the next test commences.
Going upstairs still, yeah? Again, the basic controls are certainly reasonable.
I'm at Project
But I'm not
Yampa.
seeing either a
Rico,
crouch.
there's a console further up this structure. Not sure how
I'll
you'll...
figure it out.
I'm not seeing a crouch, and I'm not seeing a sprint. At least not that it's highlighted. I don't think the grenade fire. Which, you know, that's fine and all. Oops.
Command, we have an Copy on hostile contact. Free to engage. All Black Hand units, stand by for more intel.
All the way over there. And we're up. We're up here. Alright. Yeah, the movement's fun. I'm not going to pretend
Could
it
use
was.
this vent to get me up there.
All units,
Yeah.
hold positions.
Find that console. You don't want to be out there when that case starts.
Almost there.
Where am I going? Do we know? Oh wait, we're downstairs. What am I doing all the way up here? I don't think there's a way in there. Oh. So I need to be downstairs. Damn it! Damn it! Went too far down.
Acknowledge. Target is at large. Re-establish visual. Hostile hasn't re-engaged. Eyes open for further contact.
No, we're going that way somehow. Do I have to go up and over? Is that what we're talking about here? Could be. That's and we're running in.
Hostile in our area of operation.
Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engaged.
Got bullets. Oh, we've got a cannon up there. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Run.
Okay, Mira, I found the console.
Patch me in, and I'll locate Espinosa for you.
Where am I getting bullets from? Taking shots from up there. Nice. Who else is shooting? Hostiles? Where? Where's the hostiles? I'm getting shot at by something. There's one. Oh, you two. Alright, you're up there.
Watch your six!
And you... It's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Where are we? Alright.
All right, let's do this.
Who else is there? Not seen anyone there. Get off that. Oh, you're right there. What are you doing? Die. I think that's the hostile stuff. Right.
Target last known position was on site. Stand by.
Ah!
You're in, Mira.
Listo. Stay close to that console or I'll lose my connection.
All units, the hostile has access to the network. Stop the intruder at all costs.
Well, shit.
Just hold them off. I'll find him as fast as I can.
All units, kill the intruder.
They're trying, lady.
Oh, I see you! You're not dead yet.
Got a black hand here.
I'm through security. Just hang in a few more seconds and you'll be able to move, Rico. I'm looking for him.
Take your time.
And I'm dead. Retry probably puts me all the way back to the start, doesn't it? No, maybe not. Oh, there's too much stuff going on here right now.
Lock and load.
Ow! You bugger! You little bugger! Oh, there we are. Here we are. Have a lie down. There we are. Where am I seeing bullets coming from? Where's the bullets coming from? There's some over there. Have a lie down. Take a dirt nap. There you go. I'm seeing stuff over here. Now we can move back in. We got anywhere. I see you. You're down. Hello. I think there was someone up here, wasn't there? But it might not be here now. Alright. Anything up there's gone. Anything up here, though? Hasn't. Is there anything else to look at? Don't look like it. So basically, got all we can do done here. Look a bit.
You're in, Mira.
Listo. Stay close to that console or I'll lose my connection.
All units, the hostile has access to the network. Stop the intruder at all costs.
Well, shit.
Just hold them off. I'll find him as fast as I can.
All units, kill the intruder.
They're trying, lady.
Turning doesn't seem to be all that great, honestly. But you might be able to upgrade the sensitivity of that. I seem to be able to do a lot of side swiping with a mouse with a little bit of turn I'm getting on in response. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Got a black hand here.
I'm through security. Just hang in a few more seconds and you'll be able to move, Rico. I'm looking
Oh, he's
for
done, I think.
Take your time.
No, he's not done. He's not done. He's not done. He's not done. Oh, you little bugger. Yeah, you're not having that.
There, found him. His office is near the top of the spire.
All that, and he's at the top of the...
He's unlikely he has survived this long.
This is not an ordinary man, Senor Espinosa.
See, we might as well make sure.
Si, Signor Espinosa.
Let's see what Project Yappa can do, shall we?
Senor.
It'll take a few moments for the core to reach full power. Do you think you can keep him occupied until then?
This is Commander Morales. We have a threat on sight. Activate Yappa's defenses. Engage all artillery towers.
Black batteries engaged, huh?
That woman, with Rico at the airport. Was that who I think it was?
See?
Deal with that, please.
With pleasure.
Right. And there we go. That's the first mission. Alright, let's have a think over this. How do I rate it? Graphics. Yeah, I like them. I'm on the verge of dropping the out of 10 thing, but 8 out of 10. I've seen better. But they're very serviceable. They do the job perfectly. I've certainly seen a lot worse. 8, 9, somewhere down there. Music, I'll give it an 8. I don't think I'll give it a 9, but it's good. It gets the blood pumping. It's not invasive. It's good. Sound effects, I like them. 8. Controls, from what I've seen so far, are good. I'll give them a 9. Even someone like me who doesn't play shooters usually, I was getting into it. I mean, obviously, I was playing like garbage, let's face it, because I don't play shooters usually, and action games. But I was getting into it. I was finding I could use it, and I'm sure there was a few I was missing, which I'd learn as I go on. So, I'll give the controls a 9. The world. I'm going to give that a 6. Tentatively. Which is low compared to the rest of the scores I'm giving this. But it feels like this is the kind of game where the world makes more sense if you played the first 3 Just Cause games. I could be wrong. But it felt like there's so much I just don't know that I'm expected to know going in. And that's a world building fail, because that isn't going to help new players. Characters, I like them. I'll give them an 8. Again, I'll make it a 7 because, again, I have a feeling I might know more if I play the first 3. And why should I have to play the first 3 to buy in now? Introduce me to what I need to know. And there's a lot going on there that feels like I'd know more if I was playing previous games too. But it intrigues me to go forward. Now the question is, will I go forward? Well, all the questions basically then become about it coming to the channel and things like that. The value questions. Is it worth $1.50? Does it cover its slot on the Humble Bundle game? Yeah, absolutely. No question about it. I'd be an idiot not to say it does. Is it worth $12? A cheap indie game? Absolutely. I might even play it some more, and this isn't my kind of game. Would it fit on the channel? Yes. Now, I don't think action games are my forte. They're not, not shooters, but I'm not afraid of them. But it's got enough story behind it that it would absolutely fit on the channel, because the channel's about different games I can work a story from, whether I am the story in a job sim or it's a story provided by the game. Will it come to the channel because I want it to? I'm going to say no. For two reasons. Firstly, I've chosen something off this Humble Bundle, and I intend to choose one off each Humble Bundle, and there's so many other games as well, I'll probably not get to it. But also because, how much do you folks want to see an old man fail repeatedly? I would need a lot of practice at an action game like this to get any good at it at all, as you just saw. So, yeah. You'd be watching me screw up over and over. Is it worth you folks asking for it to come to channel? If there's enough demand, I'll put it on a mic playlist. If there's 2 or 3 people, because we're a small channel, I don't expect a lot, liking and commenting about being interested in seeing more, I'll put it on a mic playlist. It won't be for next month. It might come up in the future. No guarantees. But I'm willing to consider it because I enjoyed that little playthrough. And finally, since there's a good chance it won't come to channel, will I play it of my own accord, just for fun? And that's the thing, I can't answer that. There are so many other games as well that I play that I might not get to it. But I'm not going to delete it from my computer just now, because I'm feeling I might enjoy playing this just for some excitement, relaxation, whatever, just to step outside my normal comfort zone and have a bit of fun. So there you go. I'll consider this a win, even though it might not be a direct win for me per se. Alright, after that, it's time to look at the Humble Bundle as a whole. And yeah, I'm watching the Squid Game reaction, so what? Alright, there were 8 games on this Humble Bundle. Crusader Kings 3, you already know that's a win for me. That's not a win from this bundle for me, because I already own it, and some DLC, the DLC that goes with it. But it's a win as far as the bundle goes, because I think it's a bloody good game. It will be coming back to the game, to the channel next month. I'm probably going to start out in Andalusia with a create your own monarch, and because it's Halloween month, I'm thinking of doing something I've never tried before on it, which is a character that's based around dread. Halloween horror, cool. Just Cause 4, I will rate that as a win. Now, I think it's been slated as the worst in the series, so it might be after you get past the intro, it's just bad. I don't know. What I've seen already as a win. The Dungeon of Nahal Yuk. That did come to the channel, but life got kind of sticky here, so it's kind of been dropped. Unfortunate, because that's a decent game. I'd recommend anyone, especially if you can get it on something like this or on discount, try it. It's a cutesy, fun dungeon crawling game, and even though I won't be continuing with it, yeah, I'd recommend it. So I'm going to call that a win. Forgive me, Father, I'll call a minor win. I don't think it's a major win for me. If he gets a chance during Halloween month, there's a small chance it might come to channel. It's only a small one. But I did like that game. I did think it had its merits. It wasn't perfect, but it had its merits. Crown Trick, I'll give a minor win as well. It looked like it'd be okay. I didn't really get playing it that much. I'll give it a minor win. I probably will never return to it myself. Descenders, for me, I give a tentative and sad loss. When I did the downhill thing, I enjoyed what I could do. But because the tutorial screwed up when I was trying to use it, I had to go out and change a setting. And when I did, I couldn't get back into the tutorial. Therefore, I didn't get to do the tutorial. There might be a way to do it, but it's not an obvious way. No, It didn't give me a guide to get to play it, so I got to give that a fail on tutorial accessibility. Industria, I give from me a fail. It looked like it was going to be good, but immediately that I started playing it, almost immediately anyway, a couple of minutes in, I hit a puzzle that I couldn't solve. Why couldn't I solve it? It was a door that needed a code that would have been obtained from a list that I found in a room. List didn't appear to be in my inventory, and if you think I can remember 6 4-digit numbers like that, that's stupid. That's not what people do on average. Now, you could say, why not write it down? I don't know, Let's Play channel. I'm not going to take time out to write all kinds of crap down. That should have been more accessible. Then I would have been able to go further. It might have been a win at that point. But for me, that's a fail. And Shapes is also a fail. If you've got no other better puzzle game, etc., Shapes could be a win. But honestly, you know what it reminds me of? Gunsmith, which is a game where you had a tycoon running a weapons manufactory, possibly multiple locations in the world, selling your product, which started out with just camo gloves but go up to vehicles, I believe, to, as you develop more tech, to different nations, different spy operations, etc. around the world, building up reputation and so on. You get the difference? There's so much more to Gunsmith, and it's not a super expensive game. Can't remember the cost. It's either $20 or $30, I think. Let me just look that up. Right, I just want to save 50% on Gunsmith on Steam for $9.99. So it's a $20 game. It's not expensive. And it has the factory building thing, combining different shapes, in this case different materials and so on, as opposed to just different shapes. It's got so much more than shapes. Why would I want to play shapes when I can play Gunsmith? And I own Gunsmith anyway. But when Gunsmith is not expensive, and he's so much better than shapes. But it's also Tycoon and a lot of other stuff. So there we are. Let's go do a quick run across. Win, win, win. Semi-win, semi-win, fail, fail, fail. $12 to me. It's a decent bundle. Not the best they've ever done. I'll absolutely accept that. But it's a decent bundle. I'm glad I've got it. Even if I already own Crusader Kings 3. See you on.